Today I found out that 1 in 3 Americans eat fast food every single day. And to me, that's nuts. Most Australians eat fast food roughly once per week, but 1 in 3 every day is blowing my mind. So it got me thinking, why do Americans eat fast food so much? It's got to be because it tastes good, right? Right, guys? Whilst I'm typically not a fan of fast food until it's 3 a.m. and I'm in the Uber on the way home from the night out, I am a fan of good eats. So what I've done today is I've chosen 4 American fast food chains that are in Australia. This isn't your typical Macca's or KFC that have changed the menu to be more Aussie. This is real deal America, baby. So we're gonna try these 4 places today, and I'm gonna let you know if Americans are onto something or not. Our first stop of the day isn't actually to a restaurant, but the Australian Open. Yeah, the tennis event, I'm going there. It was actually a really fun event, and I got to do a few side quests along the way. I played pickleball with some friends, ended up on the Australian Open broadcast, watched a pretty famous guy hit some tennis ball, and even got a tour of the Wall of Champions and backstage from my friend Joe. That is literally where the tennis players walk out, and the court that they play on that you see on TV, and I'm standing on it. I couldn't believe it. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. There is one reason and one reason only why I am at the Australian Open, and that reason is Shake Shack. I know technically this is a loophole because there's no actual store, but I don't care, man. I just really want to eat Shake Shack. Leave me alone. This one has been a soft launch into Australia. They've teased it a few times, kind of like In-N-Out, but I feel like this is the real test to see if it's going to be popular. Firstly, we've got a shake. It's blue. I'm a little bit concerned, but that's what we're going to rip into first. It's good. It's like a macadamia flavor. It's nutty. It's sweet. Very vanilla. It tastes like a vanilla shake. I'm going to be so for real with you. Don't taste much macadamia, but I really f with a vanilla shake, so I'm happy about that. Next, we have the original Shack burger. This is the OG, the classic. It is very greasy. My hands are already like oily all the way through, so I'm a little bit concerned. Honestly, like that somebody's launched it from across the room to put it together. It's fine. All I care about is how it tastes. It's just how I remember, and that makes me happy. Every American burger I've had, the bun is so sweet. Like, it's so much sweeter than Australian buns. I think it's a potato bun, brioche maybe. I don't know. Either way, very sweet. And I'm a sweet tooth, so I'm happy about that. Meat, cheese, everything blends really well. I'm happy. That's good. Next, we have this big f***off burger. I think that's mushroom in there. It is a mushroom Shack burger. So we'll see how we go. We now have live entertainment, so this is even better. This is going to be a lot to put in my mouth. Juices erupted in my mouth. Oh my God. Look at the cheese on that. Look at the cheese. If you're lactose intolerant, I'm so sorry. It's really good, but obviously it's a lot to wrap your mouth around, and it just might be a little bit too much. Shack burger is a lot better. And if we didn't have enough cheese, we now also have cheese fries as well. You gotta love plastic cheese, typical American thing. Let's just try it. Try one on their own. Chips are mid, unsalted, bland. The potato itself, you're not eating much potato in there. It's fine, it's whatever. Chips are bringing this down. Burgers themselves, fantastic. Chips though, mid. Milkshake's really good though. Shake Shack, I love you. Please come to Australia. I'm begging. Next up on our list, we have Carl's Jr. They say it's fresh to order, and I really hope so because I was the only person in the drive-thru. I'm not even joking.
Is it usually this quiet here?
Now at this time is usually a bit slow.
Yeah.
An hour before we're getting smashed.
Most of the Carl's Jr.'s I know are next to petrol stations, which I don't know if that makes it better or worse, but we're gonna find out. I finally made it home. There is nowhere else to eat in my house besides in my room at my desk. So I hope you don't think less of me. I'm just kidding, man. I do that all the time. All right, we're gonna start out with the shake firstly because I am so excited for this. I ate the Oreos off the top. Took the top off the Maybach, if you will. They're a little bit stale, but I'm still excited for the shake itself. That shit a mix. When I was a little bit of a tubster, I was a big fan of milkshakes, so I'm happy to be having a bit of a reunion tour. I told myself when I started filming this that I wasn't gonna eat the whole thing. I'm trying to be in a calorie deficit. That's not gonna happen. That thing's gonna get annihilated. I got 2 burgers for you all, plus some chippies. We're gonna start with the chips first. They have been sitting in my car for the past 15 minutes, but they are quite mid. Listen to the crunch on this. Listen to the crunch on this. Exactly. They are a bit soggy. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt because they have been sitting in my car for a while. They're a little undersalted though. They kind of taste like a budget Hungry Jack's chip, which is like the Australian equivalent of Burger King. Anyway, to the burger. Up first, we got the Western Bacon Cheeseburger. Beef patty, bacon, American cheese, and onion rings in the bun. It genuinely looks like someone's tried to lob the cheese from across the kitchen. The onion ring also resembles a receding hairline. Nonetheless, all that matters is how it tastes. So let's get into that. It's taken me like a third of the burger to get to the onion ring, but once the onion ring is in that burger, it is very nice. Before that, quite bland. There wasn't much going on. It just kind of tasted like a dry bacon cheeseburger. But that onion ring definitely adds a lot to it. The more you get into the burger, the better it gets, is basically what I'm trying to say. Just like a balding man, there's some good personality there if you dig deep enough. All right, next burger. The next burger on our list is the famous Star, which is the OG of the Carl's Jr.'s burgers. Currently has an overbite of sorts. Pretty simple burger, beef, cheese, tomato, onion, pickles, lettuce, mayo, and a special sauce. In my humble opinion, this type of burger is the best kind of burger as long as you get it right. Pickle. Yuck. It's fine. I'm gonna be so real. It's fine. All of this here is okay at best. Besides this bad boy right here. This milkshake, I'd make love to it. But the burgers themselves and the chips, honestly, incredibly mid. I feel like this is in the same category as like your Burger King Hungry Jack's type of thing. And I feel like this is not better than that. The burgers are indeed better at Hungry Jack's. And honestly, Carl's, I feel like you've just tried to bring over your same menu and it just isn't working. And I'm sorry about that. It's like fine, but in saying that, I don't think I'm going to go out of my way to like get this again. All right, on to the next. Look, Carl, for the shake, I'll let you stay for now. But we've got to shape up on them burgers. Okay, we got to shape up. Next on our list is Taco Bell. I'm going to be so for real. I forgot this place existed in Australia because it was so hyped up and then it just completely disappeared into nowhere. The drive-thru experience was so weird. Nobody came to take our order for 2 minutes and the food took forever to come.
Thank you very much. Have a good night. Cool.
I just realized I'm wearing the same shirt as the Carl's Jr. segment, so, not a word. Oh my God, there's Red Rooster. I think we're gonna do a video on forgotten fast foods in Australia, and that's gonna be on it. All right, anyway, we got the phase box. It comes with the Crunchwrap Supreme, the Cheesy G Taco, and a good fries. There was a long wait on it, and presumably that's because there's absolutely nobody here. So I'm assuming it's made fresh. So as you can see, good chip integrity here. You know what? Good chip. It's quite decently salted. It's got a bit of spice to it. I'm a big fan. Try this nacho cheese dip. Yeah, that's putrid. That's awful. It tastes like the stereotypical American cheese that just is not very good. Highly processed, highly yucky. Probably the best chip we've had so far. The Pepsi Max, very, very syrupy, which means that absolutely nobody is drinking it. Next, we got the Cheesy G, which is essentially a double-decker taco. You've got a soft shell and a hard shell with a bit of beef, a bit of cheese. Not gonna lie, it looks like diarrhea. Hey, Editor Sam here, and the next day, yeah, it was diarrhea. But again, it's how it tastes. As an honest review, I'm gonna get to the middle before I give a rating. That beef is, something. The beef is bland. It's just half sucked. It just is not enjoyable experience at all. The hard taco should be a nice little addition of a crunch, like having that soft shell with a crunch, but it's soggy. Like, I feel like the meat is so oily and greasy that it just made the whole thing so soggy that I just am not enjoying it at all. The soft tortilla itself is quite nice, but I think the whole thing just feels like grease and oil and just processed and like just gross. I know that's what I'm getting from American fast food, but it's just not it. The chips are banging though. This is the main event though, the Crunchwrap Supreme and probably the most famous Taco Bell item. This apparently is the right here. I got chicken with this one because I wanted to taste the chicken as well. See how we go. That might possibly be the most bland thing I've ever eaten in my life. There's just no flavor. The chicken, dry, bland. The lettuce, bland. The cheese, bland. The wrap, bland. There's no flavor. How can there be no flavor in a 1,000-calorie wrap? I think it's like 600, whatever. The point still stands. How the f can they have no flavor? I have one more idea. You know what? Still bad. I feel like that bite was the epitome of American fast food. Crunchwrap Supreme on its own though, extremely mid, extremely bland, extremely boring. I'm like 3 bites in, I'm bored. Arguably the best chip we've had so far, but the main event has been a disappointment. You want chip? All right, moving on. If I catch any of you fuckers going to Taco Bell, I swear to God, I'm heated. I'm heated, man. Our last place to visit today is Five Guys. This is the burger shop where you choose your own ingredients. They just opened in Melbourne recently and I have been loving them so far, but let's see how they hold up today. The promise from them is 8 minutes or less to get their order. So I started timing myself. I got to be out of here in half an hour. So let's hope to God that they live up to their promise. Started getting a little worried when we hit double-digit territory and people who ordered after me got their food before me. The place was pumping though, so I can't be too mad at them, but after 15 minutes, I did finally get my food. This place is fucking pumping. There's people everywhere. A lot of school kids too, so I feel immense judgment, but it's okay. We're gonna rip into it. Starting out, peanut butter shake. This is apparently the best thing on the menu drink-wise, so we're gonna give it a go. That's thick as fuck. Give me a second. God damn, this is the one. If you know me, I have a love for milkshakes. I fuck with milkshakes so heavy. This is top 5. Big fan of that. Next, we got the Cajun fry. Literally every single person said, get the Cajun fry over the regular fry. This is where it's at. Of all the other times I've had Five Guys, it's been a lot crunchier or crispier. Today they're a bit soggy. I don't know if it's because the lunch rush is really busy. Not as good as I remember. They are very well seasoned. But the problem is they're a bit soggy, a bit soft, a bit limp. I personally like a good, hard, sturdy fry. What I do appreciate about them though is they do leave a lot of bag chips. That is just full of bag chips because this bag of fries is full. So they definitely give you a lot of bang for your buck, and I can appreciate that because Five Guys prices are fucking high. All right, it's time for the main event. This is the cheeseburger. I ended up getting standard cheeseburger. I got grilled onions, mushrooms, peppers, barbecue sauce, and mayonnaise. You love Five Guys because you just get whatever you want. I'm getting into it. Look, man, you know what you're going to get from Five Guys. This is a top-tier experience. I wish it was a little cheaper, firstly, and I wish there was more around because I had to travel like 45 minutes to get here. But this burger here itself is unbelievable. I know that when I leave here, I'm going to feel full, I'm going to feel fulfilled, I'm going to feel happy. Burgers are my happy place, and this has made me extremely happy. If there was a cheat meal to be gotten, this is the one to be getting. So, anyway, Five Guys, 5 stars. If you couldn't tell right now, Five Guys is my winner. And I have also applied for a personal loan from the bank. Five Guys, you have saved me, and you are today's winner. Please, for the love of God, open a store near my house. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.